if you can understand. Women, is there a woman here? You are a woman, born woman, not becoming woman in a weird generation. If you know you are a woman, please lift your hand mightily. Can I talk to you? I tell you, as your father, at least for the moment, you have allowed. Before you grow a big head and you start changing fathers. Can I tell you something? Women, men here, it's to your advantage. Men, not boys. The boys do stupid things. When I was a child, I'm talking to men now that I've become a man. So if you're a boy, just wait for time to pass. But if you have decided, and a man is not known by beards, the day you decide to follow God, you are known in the spirit as a man. When I was a child, it's not age. Now that I've become a man, now that I've decided to follow God, that's what you call being a man. Can I tell you women something? Will you hear? I know you will forget, but let it go down the record. I told you. Can I tell you something? Huh? Can I tell you something? Let's assume you get married. I give you counsel. But I know it won't mean much. But anyway, it's your life. Your work. Can I tell you? You are not going to hear me. I'm sorry. But I'll say it. I'm talking to you as this says your father. If I'm your pastor, it's not you I'm talking to. I'm talking to my children. At least the ones that Yahweh, like Timothy, gave Paul. Says my son. Ladies, assuming you're going to get married, you know what your greatest work is? Please, I know you think you know. Just don't be nice. To cook for him. You're not even cooking for yourself. How do you think you cook for him? You by yourself, you're sleeping hungry and you're seeing food. You're just lazy and the food is telling you, cook me, bro. Sis, I've been here on the shelf for 3 weeks. But because of your laziness, you'd rather take tea. If you're a lady and in the night you're taking tea and bread, you're just another, what you are a time bomb. You're going to explode in your marriage. See, tuko hapa. My office is very big. That's why I built it big, to accommodate people like you. So I have a lot of space to hear you. And there's a lot of tissue because of crying. We invested a lot on. Yeah. So we're here. It's part of our job till we die. My job is to hear. And I tell you, your biggest job. I'm telling you your number one job. Forget being rich and being big and your vision is working. Forget all that. Trash it. Your work is to study your husband. I know you won't hear. And I know, when a deaf man, when a man decides to be deaf, even when truth is in front of him, like the Pharisees, they will never hear. So don't fight if you're deaf. It's not time for you. Your work is to study your husband. Many women don't study their husbands. When you study him, your language will be different. Every day, the first question will be, what can I do for you? Study him. Study that man. Now, I didn't say male. I didn't say study the male, because we have a lot of males here. I'm seeing males. I said the man. This is a person that within him there is space for you to become. Within him there is space. That's what you call a man. Not one that can impregnate you. A man is within him. There is space for you. Come. That's a man. Your work is to study. Why did I say that? Are you the husband of Christ? I want you to see. That's why I said it is not about women. But I just use that as to arrive. Are you the wife of Christ or the husband? Who's the husband here between you and Christ? What does the Bible call him? The bridegroom. And who is the bride? The Ecclesia. Your work is to study your husband. When you wake up in the morning, Lord. It's like a woman. The man wakes up in the morning, no tea, no nothing. You don't study. You don't know. You are on social media more than you are with your husband. You cannot study your husband. So you will never know when you are losing him until the day is gone. That's the way the Holy Spirit works. You will never know when you are losing him till the day is gone. Study him. Si nimewaambia hata mkiwa hapa, najua mtasikia. See, I know you. I know you. I give you these things. As you keep growing, you will see the cracks. And if you are wise, you can interpret that crack as something that you are not doing. If any crack you see, the first thing you do is begin to look for, it's your problem. If you are not serious, you're not ready to grow. Anytime you enroll others to join you in the reason why it's not working, you try to bring others on board so that you can satisfy yourself. That me, I know I was right. You are taking your own exam. I would suggest only God can do it. God said it is good. Only God can take his exam. The rest of us, you will need 3 realms of people. Either good biological parents, God being the first one. Second, good biological parents. Third, a man of God. When you have those 3, you can be sure your life. If at any one point you ignore them and you attempt to show, I don't need you, I've seen your kind. I can guarantee you we will meet here in 2 years. The story will be different. Study your husband. He's your first book. Read him. No, he's not happy. And let it bother you that my husband is not talking to me. Wachana hii pride ya wasichana ya sai. You know, you young girls, you want a marriage and you don't know anything. Me, they are children of mine, my daughters. If a man brings them, I would advise, don't marry this person. Don't marry them. Don't marry this person. You know, man, they look at me and say, guy, mimi sasa nimeingilia wapi? No, don't marry. You know why? It's not because they are not Christians, but they are a bother as Christians. They are not yet mature. They are babies. So you will experience baby things with them. Baby advice, baby conversation, baby fightings. Everything is just baby. You don't have time. The metaphor for that, the real thing I'm teaching, study your husband. Study God. What do you like? If I behave like this, take a pen. Today, I behaved like this. Then check God. Did he shout in your heart? When you notice there was no shout, he was calm. Take that thing you did that day. Take it. Tomorrow, repeat it. Study it for 21 days. At least that's when the angelic answer came. It means answers from heaven come 21 days. You're not meeting an answer. You're meeting a being with an answer. How do I teach you? 3 days you're meeting an answer. Esther, you meet an answer. The answer comes from your realm. A king. Do you people understand? 21 days, it's not king. A king is not there. An angel will come from heaven. That is what you call a vertical answer. But in 3 days, it's horizontal. Is this horizontal? You need to know that. Then do it again. If you didn't lie, do it tomorrow again. Then check how he is relating. It means you are studying Yahweh. He's your husband. You want to know what he likes. If you go somewhere and he shouts, you will know. You know how God shouts? He robs peace. Anytime you notice you're not peaceful about a matter, that's how God shouts. He robs you peace. Because he says, my peace I give you. Not as the world gives. My peace I give you. He robs you peace, and then you notice you're not comfortable. If you ignore that discomfort and you assume it doesn't matter who is you think you are, you will enter into the second layer. You will not like it. If you give something to someone, study it. I made a covenant with God yesterday before we started digging the borehole. I said, Lord, if you give me water more than the money I will spend, I promise you in this community, I will give that water for free. He had it. Say, water for free. I say, any man in this, if you are able, you know, we know rich people. Where you utalipia hawa. But if you are poor and you are coming from our Toy community, we are going to put on the wall, we are going to put inje hapo tu. We put 4 taps, big taps. That's my promise to Yahweh. If you give me water, I'll bless your name. Then I started walking there. 34 meters. Now, do you remember the covenant? And now I start getting water. And then some fool somewhere, financial herbalists, they come and tell you, bro, Mawode, the way we're going to sell water here. Wamama, say mama 5 bob. Wamama. And God from heaven will watch you. He says, you broke my covenant. Water, dry now. Because you are selfish. Cut you off. If you give me money, oh, you broke my covenant. Money, dry now. You broke my covenant. You forgot me. You didn't study your husband. You forgot me. Ecclesia, study your husband.